Have you ever used Airbnb for accommodations before? Did you know that Airbnb uses machine learning to enhance your experience? Today, we're going to explore how Airbnb utilizes machine learning to enhance the customer journey and property valuation. Airbnb utilizes machine learning algorithms to improve its property valuation and marketing effectiveness. They employ machine learning to estimate the demand and pricing of accommodations, as well as offer personalized recommendations to ensure a tailored experience for users. Let's dive deeper into these strategies. When it comes to searching for accommodations, personalized experiences can be attractive to users. To illustrate how this works, let's consider a case. Imagine an 18-year-old student named Ryan, who is an enthusiastic traveler planning a leisure tour in London during summertime and had used Airbnb for hotel booking previously. By Airbnb's analysis, they have found some underlying pattern for travelers similar to Ryan, such as how June to August is their peak season of traveling, their valuation of cost efficiency over lavish enjoyment, and the preference of long-distance traveling. Let's see how machine learning draws such conclusions and utilize the information to provide customized content. In terms of data science, as Ryan has used Airbnb in the past to book hotels, the machine learning algorithm will analyze Ryan's past records and personal information to predict the type of hotels that might be attractive to him. Once the system detects that he is searching for hotels in London, it will send promotions for potential hotels. This is how Airbnb predicts user activities. Then, let's say Ryan found a particular hotel attractive and spent more time exploring it, which allowed the machine algorithms to understand his preferences and constraints. Similar types of hotels will be recommended to him later on. In terms of language models, in case Ryan encountered some difficulties, a language model trained by a machine learning algorithm will be available for assistance, retrieving relevant information to answer his inquiries. After Ryan returns from London, his feedback will be collected for further training and analysis, including alerts for fake profiles or potential drug use in the hotel. This case demonstrates that Airbnb, leveraging machine learning and data collection, can retain users and earn money. It is important for Airbnb to accurately assess the value of hostels in order to set prices and connect with users. By using machine learning, Airbnb can establish its position as a decentralized business platform. Machine learning enables classification, visual recognition, language processing, and prediction. Let's see the above case of Shore Hostel, which has a panoramic view of sea, while it only takes 30 minutes to the nearest MTR station. By Airbnb's analysis, it appears that nearby hostels often share a similar price range, where the main residents of the hostel are youth people. In addition, the convenience due to easy accessibility to public transport and the great scenery also bring add-on value to the hostel. Let's see how machine learning draws such conclusions and give a reasonable price to the hostels. In terms of data science, the hostel is classified as a youth hostel for the purpose of categorization. It is grouped with similar youth hostels and labeled by the machine learning algorithm. The pricing of this hostel will then be determined by referencing the prices of other hostels in the same group. Predictions about pricing can be made based on seasonality and availability. Past records suggest a surge in demand in the summer, leading Airbnb to assign a higher valuation during this period. In terms of visual and language models, visual recognition also plays a role in the valuation process. With its panoramic view of greenery and the sea, which are seen as fulfilling to residents, Airbnb will assign a higher valuation to Shore Hostel. Reviews by previous users will be analyzed using natural language processing models. Negative reviews, such as complaints about the lack of hot water, will be highlighted by an algorithm, resulting in a lower valuation due to the absence of basic utilities. Let's analyze the pros and cons of using machine learning for hostels, Airbnb, and travelers. On the positive side, machine learning allows for dynamic pricing based on seasonality and demand, which helps hostels maximize revenue. It also enables platforms to increase their return on advertisement spend as they can push personalized promotions ads to users. For travelers, machine learning provides automatic analysis of their constraints and offers personalized choices, ensuring high convenience. There are significant benefits to using machine learning, but we must also consider the potential drawbacks. Relying too heavily on internet reviews could disadvantage some hostels, especially if their competitors manipulate ratings with fake negative reviews. Converting qualitative reviews into quantitative ratings is a complex process that may lead to inaccuracies, which can undermine the platform's credibility. Personalization may be convenient for some, but the algorithm might categorize a specific hostel into a general genre and promote similar hostels to travelers, which may not always be what users are looking for.